Hi Elliot, got another maths activity for you. Hope you've had a good 3 days at school, and I thought I'd do you a number challenge. And the challenge is we're going to do all about 7 and all about 9. So the first thing we're going to do is practice writing our 7s, because I think 7 is still causing a little bit of a problem. So we're going to remember, we must start, if you've got a line, imagine you're not starting from the bottom, that might be the problem. Start at the top, across the car park, down the slope. Across the car park, down the slope. If you're here, you're in the wrong way, so you must start at the top, across the car park, down the slope. Across the car park, down the slope. If any go wrong, just put a little line through them, or if you're using your pencil, you could rub it out. Let's go again. Across the car park, down the slope. Across the car park, down the slope. Across the car park, down the slope. I think we'll fit in 2 more. Across the car park, down the slope. Across the car park, down the slope. Okay, we've got lots of 7s. Now, what we're going to do, I've got Grandad's nuts and bolts out again today, and I thought we'd start with our, let's see if I've got, I think I counted out, I've got 7. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I thought we'd do all about 7 today. So your challenge is to think about how we could make up 7. Okay, different ways of making up 7 using 2 numbers. So I'll show you how it works. Here we go. So we've got our 7 all in a row, and we're going to group them now in groups of 2. So I think, first of all, I'm going to say, I'm just going to split them. I'm going to have a group here and a group here. So these 2, we've still got 7, and let's see what we've got. So in this side, we've got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if we add together, how many have we got here? You should be able to see straight away. You won't necessarily need to count, will you? That's 3. So if we've got 4 and 3, we've still got our original 7 all together. Let's spread them out again. Let's group them in a different way. So let's bring them down here. And this time, what should we do? I'm going to have these 2 over here, and I'm going to have these 2, this group here. So we know we've got 2 here. So I've got 2, and I'm going to add this group. Ooh, how many have I got here? You might be able to see straight away. If you're not sure, count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Careful how you're forming your numbers. Equals, and we've still got our 7. We're just grouping them in a different way. We're putting them in 2 groups, which still make 7. Remember, across the car park, down the slope. Okay, well, we've made 2 different ways of making 7. Let's try another. Oh, well, look, if I have that one on its own, let's move these over. So we've got 1 here on its own. Add, ooh, how many have I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1 and 6 makes 7. Well, we've got 3 different ways of making 7 so far. We've got 4, add 3, that makes 7. 2 and 5, that makes 7. 1 and 6, that makes 7. How about what would happen if I put 3? Let's do 3 on this side. And what have I got on that side? I've got 3. Add 1, 2, 3, 4. That makes 7. Wow, we've got lots, haven't we? Can you see any other ones? I bet we could. Let's have a think. Well, we had 2 and 5. We could turn that around, couldn't we? Let's have a go. So we could say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, add 2. There we go. It still makes 7. We've just arranged the numbers differently. 2 on that side equals 7. I think you could probably think of some other ways as well, because we haven't done 6 to start with. So we've got 1 add 6 equals 7, but we could turn it the other way round and say 6 add 1 equals 7. So different ways of making 7. Let's have a go at making 9. So let's move our 7 away. Now, you still have trouble sometimes with your 9. I haven't got my line, but let's just fold over. We can make a line. Okay, I'm just going to fold. Now, let's concentrate on making our 9. Again, we don't start at the bottom, always start at the top, and we're always going to the left. Round, back up and down. So always start at the top. Round, back up and 9. There we go. This 9 seems to cause a problem, so keep practicing and we'll get it right. Start at the top, round, back up and sit it on the line. Okay, round, up and down. If you forget and you start here, go whoop, whoopsie. Or if you start here and start going the wrong way round, think it's always got to go to the left. Okay, let's do 2 more. Round, up to the top and down. Last one. Round, up to the top and down. Now, do you remember we did our 7 story, all about 7. Let's do all about 9. I think I've counted out 9 bolts. We did nuts last time, so let's try bolts this time. Okay. Let's check I've got 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I've got my 9. Now we're going to think of 2 numbers that make 9. So by using our bolts, we could work out different ways to make 9. The total is still 9, but we're going to make 2 numbers that make 9. So here we go. Let's just put this little group here and move them like that. So let's put this group here and this group here. Let's see what we've made. So we've got, now you might be able to just look straight away. Hopefully you can look straight away and think, oh, I can see that's 4. If you can't, it's not a problem. Count again and double check. 4, add this group, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 4 and 5 together make 9. Okay, let's bring them down. We've still got 9, remember, we're going to arrange them in a different way. Let's have a look. So what about if we do, I'm going to put these 2 here and have a big group on this side. Okay. Okay, well, we know straight away, we don't have to count, we can see. There's 2 there, 2. And on this side, quite a lot on this side, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now no back to front 7s, remember, across the car park, down the slope. And all together, we've still got 9. It always comes to 9 because we're working with 9. We're just thinking of different ways of arranging it to make 9. What could we have? Oh, well, we could have 1 on its own. 1 on its own. So here's a single one. Add, how many is in this group? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1 and 8 together make 9. I'm going to run out of space because I've left quite a big gap between my sums. Let's see what else we could do. What about if we had this number? Oh, you can see straight away, you won't need to count. Look, you can see that. I've got 3 there. 3. And what do we have left on this side? If we're not sure, we can't just look at it and say, I know, you can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3 and mix the 6 equals 9. Wow. Shall I fit 1 more up the top? Because I've got a space for 1 more. Let's move my bolts up here. Let's have a look. What could I have? I've used a 1, a 3, a 2. Oh, what about... Let's do a 7 then. Can I put 7 in the first group? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've got 7, 7, add, and how many have I got this side? 2 equals 9. And if you look down, you can see, look, 2 and 7 makes 9. So if you turn them the other way around, 7 and 2 must make 9. So have a little experiment. You don't have to use screws and bolts. You could use, I think you used shreddies the other day or sultanas, or even sweeties. And if Mummy says at the end, you can probably eat them. So have a go and see if you can do all about 7 and all about 9. And if you get a chance, see if you can take a picture for me, or even a video. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye.